Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Tate's theft, Paulina's slipping away, wedding twist, and prison break. According to the Days of Our Lives spoilers for the week of March 4th to 8th, Brady Black will break some very important news to Tate Black. Tate Black will find out that Holly Jonas is awake. Tate should also learn that Holly is having trouble recalling every detail of New Year's Eve and that he hasn't yet cleared his name. In the weekly ad for DOL, Tate is seen snatching a cell phone, either using Teresa Donovan's, Emily O'Brien, or someone else's to call Holly and help her remember things. Tate might get into greater difficulty if he is discovered using a cell phone, as he is obviously not allowed to have one as part of his treatment guidelines. This is particularly true because Holly is still regarded as the victim in this instance. Nicole DiMera is seen in the week's weekly preview claiming that Holly obtained the narcotics from Tate, but Holly will maintain that she did not. Holly will be in a difficult situation as a result of Nicole asking more questions. Holly might find it difficult to clear Tate without acknowledging that she obtained the pills on her own when additional memories come flooding back to her. Nicole's worries were heard by Holly, who doesn't want her to feel inadequate as a mother. Ava Vitale will next be forced to comply with a new demand by Clyde Weston, provided she hopes to see Wendy Shin and Trip Johnson again. Stephen Nichols and John Black will insist they have a prison to break into after receiving updates on her dilemma. Day's weekly teaser video shows Clyde looking astonished as alarms go off, so after Ava enlists John and Steve's assistance, his Statesville escape may become into more of a hostage scenario. Unfortunately, once the valves in the tank are closed, Wendy and Trip will soon be out of time. It looks that Trip will ask Wendy to marry him, and the two of them will exchange vows in a small, improvised ceremony. Of course it won't be legal, but Wendy and Trip won't care about that. Trip and Wendy will tie the knot, at least in their own unique way, right before they run out of oxygen because this will only be about sharing their love in a bittersweet time together. Eventually, a rescue will take place, but by then, Wendy and Trip will be severely injured. According to previews for other days, Paulina Price's weakening heart will also leave her in poor condition. Paulina will fear that time is running out and that she has to say goodbye to her loved ones since she won't know if she can receive a transplant in time. Chanel DiMera and Lonnie Grant will cry in each other's arms, thus they will undoubtedly be scared of Paulina's conclusion. Lonnie will be deeply affected by the possibility that the twins will grow up without their grandmother. There will be some tearful sequences regarding Paulina's tragic plot, as James Reynolds' character Abe Carver will also cry by Paulina's bedside. According to previews on Days of Our Lives, Paulina still has hope, but not before enduring a terrifying ordeal. Bobby Stein, Everett Lynch's doppelganger twist, is a criminal emulation. Fans have been gripped by Everett Lynch's plot, according to spoilers for Days of Our Lives. There are just so many unexpected turns. He appears on Stephanie Johnson's doorway and claims to be in a coma, which is one of the many twists and turns. He also seems dubious when it comes to the Salem drug ring, and Jada Hunter, Elia Cantu, claims he's her ex-husband, Bobby Stein. The program absolutely adores twin and doppelganger tales. Days spoilers say that the serial opera simply adores a classic doppelganger plot. Who could forget Marlena Evans's Hattie Adams impersonation, after all? Bonnie Lockhart was Adrian Kiriakis' twin before she became Bonnie Kiriakis. Furthermore, Stacey Hayduke portrays two distinct personas, Kristen DiMera and Susan Banks. Is it possible that this is the situation for Everett? Does Bobby look like him? Alternatively, he might be an unidentified twin. Even though Steve Johnson discovered evidence connecting Everett to Bobby, a twist could still be in store. Even though Steve pointed out that there was no documentation of Bobby being a twin, this doesn't rule out Bobby being a twin. Is Bobby a potential criminal? That may be the cause of the difficulty in presenting specific evidence demonstrating his and Everett's separation. Given that Seattle is a big city, it's possible that Everett and Bobby coincidentally lived there at the same time. Is Everett concealing something, or does he suffer from amnesia? One can't help but wonder if Everett is lying when he claims to have amnesia. He might, however, be ignorant of certain personality disorders. He might, however, be addressing a much more significant issue. Fans of Days have been assuming that Everett is connected to the narcotics ring run by James Reed's character, Clyde Weston. Is Lynch so frantically trying to hide something because Bobby Stein was an identity he used when pushing drugs? Everett's therapy, Salem Miracle, Nanny Leo, and Dirty Cop exposed. Everett Lynch and Marlena Evans, Deidre Hall, engage in a rigorous therapy session. Paulina Price appears destined for greatness. In addition, a corrupt police officer is revealed, but Clyde Weston isn't giving up just yet. Discover what will happen next in the Peacock soap opera by continuing to read. Caretaker Leo Stark will be a babysitter, according to Leo Stark DOL spoilers for the week of March 4th. Though Chad DiMera has seen Leo develop a bond with Thomas DiMera, Jude the infant may really be the intended recipient of the babysitting job. Even though it appears that Eric Brady is Jude's primary caregiver, Sloan Peterson Brady is dissatisfied with the obligations of parenting. Sloan was also very irate about the Valentine's Day debacle. Though Eric tries to make things right with Sloan, we anticipate more disruptions. Maybe Eric will come to the conclusion that hiring a babysitter is the only way to spend quality time with Sloan alone and prevent her from going crazy. The Horton family is currently coping with the effects of the fire. The Brady family is coping with the circumstances surrounding Tate Black and Holly Jonas. So Leo might be the only babysitter available. After all, Leo was the one who brought Jude into the world, and he has been gradually gaining the confidence of the people in Salem. Perhaps Jude's need for Leo's care will force him to tell Eric and Nicole Walker DiMera Sloan's secret. Everett will see Marlena for more therapy during the week of March 4th. Everett appears perplexed by Bobby Stein even in his solitary state, suggesting that he may be sincere in admitting that he is unaware of Jada Hunter. What will Marlena discover then? Miracle Days of Our Lives spoilers for the week of March 4th indicate that Paulina Price has stated she is not ready to pass away. With Paulina's unforeseen health situation getting worse, Abe Carver and Lonnie Price Grant will be praying for a healing. Paulina looks like she might get one next week. Tate will also be Sloan's new client, fans may expect. Holly says she has no knowledge about drugs. But is Holly really being completely honest about her memory loss? Clyde gives Ava Vitale new directives. The lives of Wendy Shin and Trip Johnson are in jeopardy after Clyde issues an ultimatum. Ava will inform John Black and Steve about Clyde's most recent requests. Officer Goldman's dishonesty is revealed. Lucas Horton is visited by Roman and Kate Roberts Brady at the new safe house. Additionally, Stephen DiMera asks EJ DiMera for assistance. Which plot will you be most interested in witnessing during the week of March 4th? Harris Michaels, Steve Burton, shares valuable intel with Rafe Hernandez, Galen Gehring. Everett Lynch, Blake Barris, turns to Julie Williams, Susan Seaforth Hayes. Plus, Clyde Weston, James Redd, gives Ava Vitale, Tamara Braun, an ultimatum.